Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Peachy Senpai. Today is going to be another creative sim video, and I know I say this on like every other video. If you know me, I say this is a different kind of video, but today actually is a different kind of video because I'm just going to be sharing my new series, air quotes new series, because I want to give my old sims makeovers. And it's not because like I don't want to make any new sims right now, but I've had a lot of fun really recreating my old sims essentially in my new creative sim style, I guess, if you will. And for my favorite or most popular sims, I wanted to recreate them in my style first. I'm just gonna be real, okay? My old Monster High sims are ugly, and I don't understand why everyone was gassing me up, because when I looked back at these sims, like, first of all, River Styx was not cute, and I think I want to attribute some of that to feeling pressure to have constant content, because like when I give myself more time, I'm typically happier with what I create. So in the future of my channel, which I'm not really sure where that's going in the near future, I want to be able to give myself more time to create content so that it's something that I'm more proud of putting out there, because once it's out there forever. So like, now that everyone has seen my ugly Monster High sims, I think it's time for me to, in the form of an apology for releasing such ugly sims, I'm going to be giving them makeovers. And I think at the time they were cute, but now looking back, all of them were absolutely horrendous for the most part. So I'm going to be starting with some sims that are pretty relevant to the new Sims 4 Life and Death pack. I got this pack from EA, and I'm actually doing some little ratings or whatnot on my TikTok account, Peachy Senpai Sims, and also I'll probably be making those as shorts as well, because you know they're nice videos. But I'm starting with River Styx because she is the daughter of the Grim Reaper, so I think that is absolutely fitting, 100% fitting, because I'm pretty sure, I haven't gotten into any gameplay, but I'm pretty sure that you can be a Grim Reaper. Like, that is a new career at the moment, because I know I was looking at some of the new things from the Life and Death pack, and some of them were saying level 10 Grim Reaper career essentially. I can't remember the exact words. I'll probably put it on screen if I remember or if I'm incorrect. So I had a vision for her, but I really couldn't execute it with you know, how juvenile I guess I would say I was with creating sims. But now that I'm at a point where I've had almost a year to practice, and I'm at a point where I know how to layer skin details correctly, and essentially I want to step away from more of the cartoony look, if that makes sense, because I'm not really a fan of the cartoon look. So I want to make them a little more realistic looking, like real people. So like the big eyes, they can still have big eyes, but it needs to be more realistic in my opinion. So what I'm going to be doing is recreating basically all of my old sims, and also incorporating some new sims throughout the next few months. We're gonna see how the end of this year plays out. There's a lot going on. If you're in America and you're a woman, especially if you're a Black woman, then you know like there's a lot going on right now after the election. Like, it's not funny. It's really not funny. Like, I don't understand. I'm really shocked. It feels like I'm living in a Black Mirror episode, but I digress. I'm not going to make anything about my channel, my page political, because I just don't want to. But coming from a personal stance, having someone like that in office is really, it's really scary. Not scary, but like it shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? It just shouldn't be. Anyway, we're going to move on, because I feel like River Styx actually came out really cute, okay? And to anyone who's gonna be like, oh, she's 14, or because I had somebody who was upset on my first one, talk about the dress that I gave her was too revealing. These are sims inspired by Monster High dolls. Every time I decide I'm gonna do a voiceover, they're cutting grass outside. Y'all, they cut grass twice a week, every week. So yeah, I do apologize if y'all can hear anybody cutting grass in the background or any background noise, because yeah, I say this all the time also. I live in a very loud environment, and it may get even more loud. I'm very hopeful for my situation, but it's like annoyingly hopeful. Like, yeah, there's a lot going on, but I'm trying to stay positive throughout this entire situation. Now, back to what I was saying. Someone was mad when I first made River Styx because her dress was too revealing, even though like she didn't really have much cleavage in my opinion. Her dress just happened to go down to her stomach, but also didn't have anything for her to wear. This new River Styx probably isn't any better because of the large, like the high leg split, you know what I'm saying? People be out of pocket sometimes with their comments, and sometimes I have the time of day to like talk and interact with them or comment back, but a lot of times I just ignore them. Anyway, moving on to Scara. So my ghouls, like my scary cool ghouls, was one of my more popular videos with my Monster High series. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the timing. I'm not sure, but everybody loved Scara. Even my younger sister, actually, she said, "Oh, I really love Scara." And it was weird because I don't really talk to her that much because we don't live together right now. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I really love Scara, how Scara came out." And I was like, I didn't even know she knew about Monster High. But yeah, so this creative sim with my ghostly kind of ghouls was one of the more popular ones. And Scara was always one of my more favorite Monster High dolls, as well as like Cupid and all of that. And I have some other characters in this creative sim that I'm really excited to share with you guys because they just came out so good. And I love that each of them came out looking much different. Like from start to finish, it looks like two completely different people made these sims. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? It looks like I recreated, like, I'm not even PG Senpai, right? I took PG Senpai's sims and gave them makeovers, and they look perfect, okay? So yeah, these are like my 2.0 versions, but I'm also going to be deleting the Google Drive links to all of these sims. All of the Patreon posts, I'm gonna completely erase them from, I'm gonna completely eliminate these sims from existence, okay? Because I don't like the way they look. Also, moving on to Spectra. Spectra was one of my more favorite dolls as well, Monster High dolls that I created. I think she came out beautifully for somebody who really, I really wouldn't say I had a specific creative sim style, but I would say that it's more refined now. I feel like I'm trying to think of when it actually started to change, and I think that was when I made I did a My Little Pony creative sim with Trixie, and who else was it? Oh, here we go. It's crazy because when I just searched on Google My Little Pony Creative Sim Sims 4, mine is one of the first ones that comes up, which I'm really proud of that. Sunset Shimmer. That's who I created. And I think when I was making this sim, like the eyes were slightly smaller than what I'd already been doing. And I kind of just gave her a more realistic look, and I think she was my favorite sim after I was done with the Monster High dolls because she looked more realistic than what I normally did, and like her entire vibe, super cute, loved it, and like she could still look better. So I'll probably give all of my sims makeovers because she's already a good looking sim. Once I give her a makeover, she's good. But anyway, like I was saying, I think my creative sim style has changed so drastically, and it feels like it just happened overnight because for some reason, or like a majority of my sims just look very similar. Big eyes, most of them have big lips, and you know, all of that has changed with me creating different sims and all of that, and especially with creating these scary sims. I wasn't really too happy. Not too happy. I just didn't really like how the really big eyes looked. So I've been giving them makeovers, and I think they are looking really good. Like, y'all cannot tell me these sims are not perfect, okay? I don't know who, sorry if y'all can hear the stuff in the background. Who is this diva? I don't know who this diva is, but like these sims are absolutely gorgeous, okay? To add on to what I was saying earlier about the election and all of that, I just want to say that I will be participating in the women's 4B movement, okay? Women's rights 4B movement. So if you're interested in also participating, I'm selling some friendship bracelets, blue friendship bracelets on my Etsy, which I'll have linked in the description. If you guys don't know, I do work on other things besides Sims, and so that's why like my upload schedule is just all crazy, because on top of all the stress and all of that, I'm also trying to run a small business, which YouTube is also a business. But yeah, I'm trying to spread love, and by doing that, I want to let everyone know that I have been actually subconsciously and will be participating in the 4B movement, which was started in South Korea in 2019. Anyway, if you guys are interested in purchasing one of these bracelets, most of them are going to be made to order, but I am going to be making some pre-made, so they'll be listed on my Etsy. And then moving on to the next sim, I'm going to be redoing Kiyomi Haunterly. So I used to think Kiyomi was actually really cute, but again, my sim style has changed pretty much within a week, like these last 2 weeks that y'all have not heard from me, have been me recreating my older Sims. And I'm actually really proud of how they're coming out. I think they look really good. And again, they're very fitting for the Sims 4 Life and Death pack. I think Kiyomi I think Kiyomi was a little bit harder for me to recreate. Just because I really didn't have a specific hairstyle for her that I had in mind or wanted to use really. And also for her outfit was so difficult. And like, it's actually hard to recreate their outfits in Sims because a lot of Sims 4 custom content is very simple. And you know, most if not all of the ghosts in Monster High have some kind of chain detail. And over the 11 months that I've had time to download more custom content, I haven't really found a whole lot of like belts and chains that look like the accessories that the Monster High dolls wear. And that's just what it is. I personally am trying my very best to get into making custom content, but at this moment, it's really hard for me to learn a new skill. I'm trying my best. Okay, first of all, I'm not even trying. I am working on custom content right now, but it will be something as far as like UI. I made my first G-Shade preset. You guys can download that if you are a member on my Patreon, which thank you to my patrons who've been supporting me thus far. You guys are amazing. I'm trying to also like make, you know, more benefits to my tiers so that people have a reason to support me. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have a reason. You don't have to want something in return to support somebody, but that's just something that I want to offer as far as like differentiating my free versus my paid tier members. And then as far as merch, I'll probably put that on the back burner. I'll wait until I'm a little bit bigger. I don't really have to make merch right now. And then moving back on to like UI custom content mods. I'm working on some CC wrenches right now, custom content CC wrenches. So you guys can download that like as soon as I post it, really. It'll be early access for about a month, I'm sure, or maybe longer. Who knows? And after CC wrenches, I'm going to move on to CAS backgrounds, loading screens, custom plumb bobs, and things of that nature. Just because like those are things that I want to customize in my own game, and then also be able to offer more options for people who want to customize their games. And moving back on to Kiyomi, after her makeover, she was definitely one of my favorites. If I had to rank my Sims, I would say Kiyomi was my favorite. Second favorite was River Styx. No, I would say River Styx was my fourth favorite. So it'll probably be Kiyomi, Spectra, Scara, River Styx, and then Ari Huntington, who is the last Sim I'm going to make today. And Ari was again she was like one of the ghost characters, one of the ghost dolls that I remade. I absolutely hated her the first time I made her, so it took a little bit longer to actually make this Sim look good in my eyes. When I made Ari Huntington, if you haven't seen the video, I made her a like idol version, so basically the human looking version of Ari, but I changed her to look more like her ghost version because it fits better with the Life and Death pack. So I think she came out awesome. Like I said, she wasn't like anywhere close to one of my favorites when I first made her. I thought she was hideous, okay? But I had content to produce, so I went ahead and put her out there, even though I didn't like her, okay? But now she's at a point where I really like how she looks. I think she looks very sweet, very adorable. But she also had an outfit that was a little bit promiscuous, okay? A little bit promiscuous. Because I thought I would be able to put some clothes underneath her dress, which you guys will see later. I found like the perfect looking dress that fits the ruffle detail that she has on her dress. And yeah, you'll see later what I mean. I think her hair was also hard for me just because I have hair that looks like it's braided up on the sides, but it doesn't look exactly how I wanted. And I think I tend to stray away from like my Maxis Match hairs, but I think this one looks really good on her. I tried to give her a hat as well, but again, sometimes things just don't work out. Like every single mesh from the hat was clashing with her hair, so I just couldn't give her a hat, which is fine. One thing I would change about all these Sims will probably be if I had a couple chain accessories, I would give them each a different chain accessory. But like I said, I haven't been able to find any. Maybe I just really didn't look that hard. But here we are. and the Sims came out beautifully in my opinion. I will say one thing about River Styx is I really wanted to make sure her hair wasn't going through her hood, which is why I gave her the hair that I did. But that first hair, I was hell-bent on giving her that one. It is a little bit disappointing that I couldn't give it to her, but that's fine. I really loved how every single one of these Sims came out. I think I'm actually pretty confident that you guys will also like these Sims because, I don't know, they just look so much better than how they first looked. I'm also going to be sharing my makeovers for like some OG characters I redid, like all the scary characters. So when I redid Frankie and Claudine, Cupid, I already forgot who I did, y'all. That's crazy. Oh, Draculara, and also there's another C. Cupid, Claudine, I forget who it is, but yeah, I redid those few Sims. Those were the first few I remade, and since they came out so amazing, I decided to do some more Sims. Not do, but like recreate some more of my own Sims, giving them makeovers and things like that. And yeah, since they came out so pretty, I decided I'm gonna keep giving my old Sims makeovers because it's about time. Okay, like me personally, I don't, you know, people grow and they change, their Sim style changes and refines and gets better, if you will, over time with practice, just like anything. And I think since my Sim style has come together a little bit more, or a lot more, I'm just going to go ahead and completely start over with the Sims that I have made previously and share my new ones so that I can be known for these much more beautiful Sims. Now, I want to quickly thank all of my patrons for your continuous love and support. If you're interested in supporting me in any way, shape, or form, I have all my links in the description. On my socials, you can follow me there as well. I will be posting some more different games on this channel just because while I'm still small, I want to go ahead and niche up, okay, because I'm super niche down to create Sim videos, so I want to expand my content and expand my reach before I get to those higher levels, because it's gonna happen. I just don't know when. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, I didn't say what kind of games. Hold on. So the games I'm going to be posting are going to be like Steam games, Steam demos, because I really like those kind of simulation farming sandbox games, if you will. So yeah, I'm going to be posting more of that pretty soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.